Welcome to Angel and Fairy Insights. I'm Courtney Long, angel communicator and fairy expert, and I'm so excited to connect with you today. And we are going to work today with the Crystal Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and beautiful artwork by Marius Michael George. I love his amazing artwork. And I'm going to shuffle the cards and call on God, Source, Spirit, Universe, and our angels and fairies of light asking for guidance. This card is sticking out strongly, as is the next card right off the deck, or right off the top. So, this is perfect. No wonder it's a powerful message. It's sugilite, and the card meaning is own your divine power. Own your divine power. And the angels and fairies are saying, you know who you are. You know who you are. So they're showing me this really beautiful image of a star and an arrow, like a star at the end of an arrow, pointing forward, and it feels like it's coming from your throat chakra, from your throat space, and going forward. And they're saying, you know who you are. So focus on that. Focus on who you are, and focus on what you have to share with the world. What message do you have to share with the world? I'm getting big chills. And that is, it's really important. It's almost a sense of returning to your mission, to your soul's mission, your life purpose. Why are you here on the planet? And of course, on a personal level, you're here to assist the planet in evolving. You're here to grow and to learn and evolve yourself. And also you have some kind of message to share in this world, and it's some kind of, purpose or mission, and it's a very meaningful mission. And in order to complete your mission, you must own your divine power. And they're showing me an image of a wagon. And for some reason, they're just really tuning me in to the wheels of the wagon, the four wheels of the wagon. And they're talking about, first of all, balance. And that it's the balance of the four wheels. This is so cool. It's your mind, your body, your emotions, and your spirit. And if one of those things is off or not quite functioning very well, then the wagon isn't going to move forward smoothly. It's like if one of the wheels falls off, the wagon has three wheels. Or if two or three of the wheels fall off, if maybe your emotions are out of balance, or your body is out of balance, and your spirit is out of balance, all these things, the wagon is certainly going to be stuck. And so they're talking about thinking of yourself as the vehicle for your purpose and your mission, and this wagon needs to move forward smoothly. We are in a whole new paradigm now where things can move forward very smoothly and lightly, and if you feel stuck, then it's time to go within and take inventory of what needs to shift in your life, particularly within yourself. It's not so much about the outer world. It's not so much of why isn't this happening, or why aren't people doing that, or why isn't money flowing, why aren't I happy in my job. It's not so much the outer world that we need to focus on right now. They're saying we really need they're saying focus on ourselves. They're showing me an image of eyeglasses. Like imagine putting on glasses and having clearer vision and clarity, and see what you truly need to see. And this could even involve looking at yourself in the mirror and taking stock on your own life. It reminds me of Michael Jackson's song, Man in the Mirror. It's like, if I want to make a change in the world or see a change, it's got to start with me. I've got to be the person that I really need and want to be in this world. And they really liked that. I just saw a bunch of sparks and stars and all kinds of excitement and joy. So thank you, angels and fairies. They're doing their little victory arms too. Okay, cool. So anyhow, the message here is to own your divine power. It is very much about getting your vehicle in alignment. So if your body is not quite functioning the way you want it to function, then focus on your body. If your spirit is not happy, then ask your spirit, what does it need? Get all aspects of yourself on board and flowing in a really beautiful way. And the card actually says, replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. And what the angels and fairies are saying right now with this message is focus on what you need. So not so much on what others need, especially if you tend to have a focus of what others need. Focus on what you need. And it's not like you're going to ignore others because you're a caring person, but give yourself what you need. Fill yourself up and be honest about what that is, and not just give yourself a little, but give yourself a lot so that you can be overflowing. They're showing me an image of one flower versus a whole bouquet of flowers versus a whole garden full of flowers or a field full of flowers. Really be generous with yourself, with your self-care, with your with your well-being and your health. And I know I've been getting a lot of messages lately of taking more time for my self-care and my health. And so see if that resonates with you, or it could be another area of your life that feels like it's a little out of balance, that just needs to those wheels on the wagon need to all be functioning so you can move forward and really fulfill your purpose in a very swift and fun way. And they're just saying swift, not meaning like you have to rush it, but just meaning like it can move swiftly when needed, but it can also pause too. A really cool message about life purpose here and honoring yourself. Okay, second card. Ooh, I love this card. This card comes up all the time when I draw cards from this deck for myself. It's so cool. So it's a really powerful message. Titanium rainbow quartz, and it's multifaceted. And the message here is about really that things that are happening in our world, they're multi-dimensional, multifaceted, that there's a lot of layers going on of what we need, of what's happening right now. The card actually says there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So if there's a particular situation in your life that's coming up, or a challenge or an opportunity, there's many layers to it, and it's not just black or white. It's not just yes or no. And also, they're really, really encouraging us to look at ourselves as multifaceted, just like the metaphor of the wheels. These messages are all coming together now. It's really cool. It's like we've got our mind, our body, our emotions, our spirit, even our sexual energy, which kind of overlaps with all of those different energies. But we've got all these different layers to who we truly are, and they all need to come forth. So it's very much about self-expression and very much about being happy with where you are, with who you are, being in the present moment and expressing yourself with great, great joy. And there's just saying, you know who you are, remember who you are, and express who you are in this world. Your soul has what you might call like a thumbprint in this world, and that unique thumbprint needs to be shared, and your unique energies. And of course, we all have these kind of universal energies of love and kindness and compassion and joy, but you have your own unique energy, and that energy really is needed in this world. So they're showing me a big rainbow, but it's not just like the 6 or 7 colors of the rainbow. It's like multiple colors beyond what we can even see, and we're all needed in this tapestry of life. So your purpose is needed, your energy is needed, your self-expression is needed now more than ever, and your divine creations are needed, your love, your light, your contribution in this world. And so really, this is a really important time right now to focus on what is your contribution? What are you contributing? And it might not have to be anything enormous. It could just be you're contributing, sharing love in the world. Right? That's huge, actually. But I know a lot of people have projects that they want to get going, whether it's writing a book, whether it's teaching a class, starting up a nonprofit, those kinds of projects. So it's like, what is your contribution, and being excited about that contribution while also really taking stock of what you need, what needs to be in balance in your life, mind, body, emotion, spirit, and even sexual energy, overlapping all of those. So what needs to be flowing in a more lighthearted, bright, powerful way? How can you really own your divine power and give yourself what you need? And remember that you are empowered. You really have access to everything you need. It's an abundant world. The fairies just said, woo! They're all excited about this message. So it's an abundant world. Everything that you need is here and available to you and for you, but it's got to come from within. The only thing that can block us is ourselves, whether it's like from not feeling like we're deserving or worthy, or we're not open to receive. So opening up the heart, opening up the flow of energy in your body in whatever ways work for you. And the fairies, they're always reminding us to have fun. So they're like, have fun, have fun. Remember to have fun. Keep those vibes up nice and high, being joyful. And just a little side note, if you haven't planned any fun stuff for the summer, then get on it, right? Have some fun this summer, and including trips and vacations, but also including just small moments of peace and fun and joy and relaxation. And how can you fill your cup each and every single day? And just one more message coming through about challenges. What are you guys saying? Oh, this is interesting. They just tuned me into the energy of if you have a challenge in your life, or many challenges, or the challenges happening in our world. They just showed us putting on a crown. A king crown is the way that it showed up. It could be a queen crown, of course, as well. And remembering that you are the authority in your life, and you have everything you need to solve a challenge or a problem. There's no problem or challenge that is insurmountable. There's no problem or challenge that is like more powerful than you. You have the power to solve these things. And it's like they're showing me an image of a gray kind of smoke. Like you're walking in a path and there's all this gray smoke and you can't see, and they're like, just cut through that gray smoke, see clearly, and give yourself the solution that your soul is guiding you toward, if that makes sense. It's like your soul has all the answers that you need. So consult with your soul, and you know what to do, and follow the advice of your soul, follow the guidance of your intuition. You know what to do, you know who you are. Stay focused on that this week. Okay, perfect. That is the message. They show, sometimes when they're finished, they wrap it up with a little bow. So they're showing me this little bow to wrap up the message. That is so beautiful. Okay, little brief recap. Own your divine power and really embody that power within your body, and also multifaceted. Remember, you are multidimensional, and give yourself what you need to be in balance, mind, body, emotion, spirit, and sexuality, and also flowing with that energy, and then being able to fulfill your purpose, because every aspect of you is feeling happy, light, free, in alignment, and ready to fulfill your divine life purpose. So, and feel free to share this video with your friends, people who could use a boost of angel and fairy love. And if you'd like to be sure to receive each video every week to not miss any, then you can check out my website, CourtneyLongAngels.com, and click on videos, and then you can sign up to receive the weekly videos in your inbox once a week, and just keep those beautiful angel and fairy messages flowing. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love for your week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and enjoy owning your divine power this week.